The High Court in Pretoria once again heard that Vodacom cell phone data records did not correlate with that of a previous state witness, cell phone data analyst Colonel Lambertus Steyn, that there was communication between accused number 5, Fisokuhle Ntuli, and Kelly Khumalo in the weeks leading up to Meyiwa's killing. Well, Ntuli's lawyer, advocate Zandile Mshololo, argued that this was due to evidence tampering in a bid to implicate her client.
What do you say about the integrity of the call data information of someone's information that is contained in Vodacom? I'm still in paragraph 13. You said from that sentence, which says the manner in which the integrity of the call data is maintained and therefore reliable as contemplated in section 153, subsection 3 of the Act. Now that we know that there has been a tampering in respect of the call data information in Ms. Kelly Khumalo's phone and the numbers that we have referred to, what was your comment?
Is it a tampering? Unless I don't understand English. She says it doesn't correlate. It's not the same. But when you say tampering, you mean an intentional?
Tampering, yes, my lord.
That's why I'm asking. Is it a tampering?
My lord, maybe
you have the information.
Can I rephrase
yes,
the
yes.
Yes. Then what do you say about the changes, my lord, if I can put it like that, the changes that we have.
The difference, fine.
Differences that we have identified from both documents in terms of the integrity now of the cause.
So in terms of the integrity, remember what you see on our Vodacom's PDF document is what is drawn from the network or the base stations. All activities are recorded, and therefore you would then have this here. In terms of anything being changed, altered, that is done on other applications, as we've seen with the Excel information. So we have an audit trail on NEMO, which is done on a regular basis by the Risk Management Department. So nothing untoward can be done with this information while it's on the systems and while it's in the possession of the Vodacom LEA personnel. As indicated or stated on Wednesday, once it leaves Vodacom, we cannot tell what happens with this data.
And that the number police claimed belonged to accused number 5, Fisokuhle Ntuli, which they said communicated with all the other accused and was saved on accused number 2, Bongani Ntanzi's phone as Lungisani, in fact belonged to 2 other people.
Yes, can you then quickly take us through the RICA information? We have already placed the content of the extracts of exhibit JJ8, but I just want to go straight to the owners of these numbers.
So, due to this exhibit being comprising of 285 pages, I was then requested to summarize the information. Here you would then see the summary of the RICA information on your screen. Is there a specific time period that you want me to read out each number, or all of the owners or the persons that it was RICA to?
Maybe just read the first number and the RICA start date.
Sure. So the first number is 07 or 2771 595 1239. The start date is 16/08/2009. The end date is 15th October 2014.
On the same number, during the period of October 2014, to whom was this number registered under?
Ozair Hussein. This information you would find on page 9 of the exhibit JJ8.
The reason why I'm asking you to place this information on the record is because of the information which is contained on paragraph 15.2.1 of Stain's statement, which is exhibit DDB, my lord, paragraph 15.2.1. What does it say?
The number of Fisokuhle Ntuli, in brackets accused number 5, with cell phone number 277159511239 was saved on SIM card under index number 75 as Lungisani. Number was identified by information received from crime intelligence, and through section 205 it was established that number had various communications with all of the other suspects, in brackets annexure 6.
But what I want you, ma'am, to confirm from your record or from the information that you were able to discover under this number as to who was the owner of this cell phone number during the period of 2014.
Okay, it ends on 15th October 2014, and it does reflect as Ozair Hussein.
Okay, that was before the incident that we are dealing with in this case, because it's before the 26th. Do you have the records showing or reflecting as to whom was this number registered under during the period of October? Maybe even if it's not contained here, but you can be able to get it.
So from the period of 2011, which then reflects here as 2050, which is a generic date, it does reflect under Zandile Mshololo.
So it includes the date 18 March 2011 will also include the 26 October 2014, am I correct?
2014, correct.
So if I understand these two transactions, it means during that period, this number was in use by two people, Oscar Hazen and Thandazile Ndwandwe.
Correct.
And not Fisokuhle Ntuli, according to your RICA record.
No.
And according to Vithiligam's records, they do not show that accused number 5 had called accused number 3, Mthobisi Mncube, on the 26th of October 2014. Well, that's the day Meyiwa was murdered.
We were still on this transaction when I was asking you to clarify the ownership of this number. And the accused number 5 denies that this number belongs to him. And he says it belongs to Fisokuhle Khumalo. Fisokuhle Khumalo.
Yes, the summary indicates that.
The same transaction also, which is reflected below that entry, when the call date was 26 October 2014 at 1500 hours, 19 minutes, 32 seconds. And the call duration was 65.
Yes.
The other number is still the same number. You see that entry?
5787.
Yes. And there is another one if you go down there. On the same date, 26 October 2014, at 18:31 minutes, 16 seconds, the same number, 072-399-5787.
Correct.
And accused number 5 denies that there was a communication between this number belonging to him. He denies, he says this number does not belong to him. The 3 entries that I've read, which occurred on the 26th of October 2016, because they were made from the call which belongs to Fisokuhle Khumalo. Fisokuhle Khumalo.
Correct.
And Ntuli's version is that he was never in the Vosloorus area on the day that Meyiwa was killed, and only met with accused number 3 and 4 at the George Gough Hostel in Johannesburg at about 5 p.m. after knocking off from work.
They left George Gough with accused number 3 and 4 And then on their way, when they were going to the flat where they stay, they dropped accused number 4 at corner Julius and Sidlius in Johannesburg CBD. Then they proceeded, accused number 3 and 5, to corner Main and Nugget, where they stayed, to the flat where they stayed. On about, or around about 1900 hours, they arrived there and then they stayed until late and slept there at the flat at the corner of Main and Nugget Street. And then on Monday, we're going to read their numbers now according to these locations, both these numbers, comparing them with the number for accused number 3. Accused number 5 denies that he was ever at the Basotho hostel on the 26th of October 2014 in the afternoon. Any comment?
No comment.
Well, cross-examination continues on Monday. Criselda Lewis, SABC News at the High Court in Pretoria.